last two games, and you guys seem to be playing pretty well. Why do you think it's clicking with you and Derek and Sam?
I think for one, we've been able to build some chemistry over the last few games, and I think we've been building for a while now. We've been getting the results a little bit lately, but we've been building for a while, and I think that's just a result of, like I said, chemistry and really just keeping it simple.
Are you just still sort of? I know you're very professional and very hardworking. Is there still part of your mind that you're just drinking this in and enjoying this, the winning, playing in the Oilers? Like I heard you answer the question. What do you want to be? What did you want to be when you were 12? And you said you wanted to be an Oiler.
Yeah, I think you have to find a bit of a mixture, right? The mixture between celebration and what's next. You know, I'm celebrating being here. I'm excited. It's a privilege to be able to play with Gags and DR every day, but at the same time, I'm always focused on the next game and focused on how I can be my best self.
And for you being that, I mean, look, most of the teams you've been on, you've been one of the primary scorers. Now you're in a situation where you might get a regular shift for a period. Could be special teams. Maybe you don't play for a while. How do you handle all that?
Yeah, it's just a next shift mentality for myself. When I get out there, I'm going to be ready. If that does mean sitting for a bit, that just means I'm more fresh for my shift. That's kind of the mindset I'm looking at it. And like I said, I got two great guys beside me that have been helping me out, and it's been great to learn from them.
You know, sometimes for a player to make the NHL, they need someone to believe in them. And Jay Woodcroft knew you, and you were playing under him. He's not around anymore. Was that tense for you? Do you feel like you have to reprove yourself to Knobloch because he's a new set of eyes coming in on you?
Yeah, I think anytime you have new coaches or whatever, you have to prove yourself to some extent. But I knew that my game wasn't going to change. I was going to be the exact same player, and doing the right things was going to get me far and was going to go a long way with Knobloch. And so far, it's been good, and we're going to keep building on it.
I don't know if Gagne was here when you were 12, but you would have watched him. What's it like being his line mate now, a guy you had cheered for before?
Like I said, it's been unbelievable to just learn from him. I still remember I was at the game when he got 8 points. He was definitely one of my favorites. I love the backhand toe drag, so it's really cool. That's great. But like I said, he's just been really great to play with and learn from.
Quite a ride this short time you've been up here. You've seen the highs to highs and lowest to lows, and just such a turnaround in such a short time.
Yeah, like it's been in terms of the outcome, highs and lows, but I think this group has really been good at keeping a level head and knowing that we got a really good group in here and we're going to be resilient no matter what.
Does it, in your experiences, do you have to go through those lulls, those tough times sometimes to take the next step?
Yeah, any team's going to go through it in a season, and I think it makes us better that we went through the adversity early and we got to learn from it, and we can keep going and just keep improving on it.
James, from a personal standpoint, as you continue to get more reps and experience at the NHL level, what do you feel like you're incrementally, continuously improving on a day-by-day basis?
I think the confidence is one, just confidence in handling the puck and in knowing the right places to be. And just confidence in just the whole setting in itself. I mean, being in the NHL it's a big thing, and there's a lot of eyes on you. So I think just getting comfortable with that, and everything else will kind of fall into place.
I think a lot of people, whenever they kind of make their NHL debut, the first thing they talk about is how fast the game is at this level. How do you feel like you've adjusted to that speed?
Yeah, I think I've adjusted pretty good. I think it takes a while to get to. But once you get there, it's just like any other game. You got to make plays as fast as possible and think the game fast, but it's just like any other hockey game.